Hi, my name is Chinedu Chikezie, CEO Dubiss Forex Academy. I'm excited today, 11th of November 2024, to show you how the market performed last week and then also what we're expecting in the global financial market this week. Welcome to our weekly analysis. If today is your first time of joining our weekly analysis, please subscribe to this channel, Dubiss Forex Academy. Ensure you like this video. I want to see your comment in the comment section. So let's go with XAU USD, which is gold. We usually like to start with gold, XAU USD. All right, I'm excited once again. Gold performed as analyzed last week. Remember, we told you last week that gold is going to move down, and eventually gold did actually perform well. After the Donald Trump election, gold moved down, fired down. We made good profit. You can see from here, this is where we are last week, and then we made good profits. So this very week, we are also still going to sell gold. All right, today I already sold gold. If you go to our Telegram channel, Dubiss Forex Academy on Telegram, go there, subscribe to that our channel, Dubiss Forex Academy on Telegram, and then you will see a lot of activities. Go there and see the result I posted there. Gold, I've already made over $70 from trading gold this morning. In fact, right now the profit have increased. Go and see accounts we are trading. I was able to make more than $2,000 within 6 weeks of trading. Okay, so that is around we made around 50%, close to 50% profit within 6 weeks. And the same signal we are trading, we are giving out to people, all right, to our clients. You can join our paid group so that you can have access to our signal services. All right, so gold will still go down. Why do I say so? If you go to weekly, let's go to weekly. This is daily that I was showing you before. This is weekly. You can see the price action on weekly. So this is a rejection candle, strong rejection. And you remember that Trump is now the president of the United States of America. So he will do everything possible to quench the unrest that is going on in the Middle East, the fight between Israel and Hamas, even what is going on in Russia and Ukraine. So Donald Trump will try to say one way or the other to sort those issues out. And I can tell you for sure that US dollar is going to strengthen. From now till next year, dollar is going to rise more. So and the gold is going to go down. So that is purely what we are seeing. So already I'm trading. My TP is actually at 2650. I've decided to close it because it's very close to my TP. Touch 2651. So I need to wait and see whether there will be a retracement, because I'm seeing something on H1. Look at it, I'm seeing harmonic pattern on H1. So it could bounce, try to respect this harmonic, and then price goes up. Then I will not take another entry point. So but gold trade is purely downtrend at the moment now. So the trend have changed from uptrend to downtrend. If you go to Euro USD, look at Euro USD. All right, so I draw this last time. I told you when it hit this trend line we bought, but I didn't buy. I told you that it's going to respect this trend line and buy. But I told you then that you could buy, and then because I'm seeing more pressure on Euro USD, that dollar seems to be strengthened, that is going to probably break this trend line, which is already broken. And now this is the liquidity zone we identified. Look at it, and it has already been broken. From this particular liquidity zone, we are going to see another one, because I'm also going to see, I'm looking at price touching this very support zone here. So what we normally do when it comes to this analysis is to highlight the liquidity zones. All right, we have done some classes training on liquidity, which I'm also going to drop this week. We already done for other blocks, how to trade with other blocks and use that and make profit. We also dropped it on our channel. So there's another training also we have done on liquidity for you to understand what liquidity means, and I'm going to drop that video by Wednesday this week. I will drop that video for you to also see it and watch it and use it, so that it can help you each time we are doing this analysis, telling you that this is a liquidity zone, so that you understand what we are talking about. So this is another liquidity zone we have identified, which is our key level. So this is already broken. The next point is here. then probably from here go. But Euro USD have also turned bearish. So you can see I've already drawn making higher lows to let you know that trend have changed from uptrend to downtrend, and that is for Euro USD. So let's go and see USD CHF. USD CHF, you see, remember when I told you from here, it respected here and moved down over 100 pips, I told you that we're not going to sell because from what we are looking at, that USD CHF may continue to rise, and it has broken this. So this is the next liquidity zone, and you can see the overall one, what we have identified. So go to your chart, and then you see the prices. Just once you check this our chart, you now go to your chart, you see it. So the price we are looking at is around 0.9200, all right, between 0.9200 0.9250. That is where that's the liquidity zone. Not the next one is around, let me show you the next one. The next liquidity where this price most likely will be going is around 0.9030, all right. From this point it could break it and go to 0.920 or 9250. So these are the liquidity zone we have identified for USD CHF. Then for GBP USD, look at GBP USD. We showed you before, this was the trend line that I told you then that most likely to break it. Look at when I draw this and told you that it could bounce off this trend line and then probably break it, and it has broken it, and I can see that is like a retest. So where price now is going is the next liquidity zone, which is around 1.2680 or 1.2700. That is the next liquidity zone, around 1.2700. So that's where price is actually pursuing. Then from there, before you see another one, 1.2600, and then before you talk about this very liquidity, you can see, just go to your chart, you see where we have identified. But this pair have turned bearish. That is it. Remember, there was a time I showed, using the order of my system, I showed the rising wedge, which was broken. This is that rising wedge that was broken, and you can see there was no retest. It fired down and then touched this trend line. So what we are looking at for is more down on GBP USD. And I want to say a big congratulations to those that have been holding on to this trade. You followed us with this analysis, and then you were able to place your trade and hold it. Congratulations. All right, so the one that is still very much around entry point is USD CAD. Remember, we are selling USD CAD. We made some profit last week, and price is back again. Why? Because dollar is strong, right? But I can tell you that from here, USD CAD is to fly down. But we watch, before I enter again, I need to watch out for price action, for a rejection. Then I could sell again for USD CAD. But it's back to entry point. Entry point is around 1.39, around 1.3900, 1.3450, 1.3950, yeah, 1.3950. That is the range for the entry point. Look at this. Let me drop it for you to see. You can see the horizontal line I just dropped. So this is where we are looking at for USD CAD, that is going to respect here, and then price will go down. So it's still very much around entry points. That is USD CAD. Now for Euro GBP, we made around 100 pips, and then you can see that this particular structure here, liquidity zone, is broken, and price is going to the next liquidity zone. So let me show you so that you see where you can get the liquidity. These are the liquidity zones we have identified. All right, 0.8271, 0.8200. So that is where we believe that price, if price just get to this point around 0.8200, then we will be buying again. Even from this zone, you can actually still buy from 0.8250. All right, 0.8250. So this is currently where the price is. You can buy from here. Price will still come down to this last liquidity zone we identified here, and then which is 0.8200, we'll still buy. So Euro GBP back to entry point. GBP JPY, congratulations to those that took this trade. We made 250 pips last week. This is daily candle, so price is trying to move up again. So I'll look for opportunity again to sell GBP JPY. So at the moment, today is Monday, no much movement, so we'll have to wait to see entry points before we know if we still trade again GBP JPY. Then for USD, for CHF JPY, we made around 200 pips because price moved from this liquidity zone we identify up to this point. So what we are going to do right now, you remember we identify here also, so this is a key level, so price is trying to bounce here. So once here is broken properly and retested, then we could see price go down more. Otherwise price could from here go back to this liquidity zone. So at the moment we are watching because our trade have already hit 200 pips, so we are watching to see once here is broken before we see price go down more. Congratulations to those that took the trade and hold the trade. All right, but GBP card we also made good profits. Let me open it for you to see. This is daily candle, so we made good profit. So we are waiting for price to really break out from here and then move down more. But already we have made our profits for GBP card, so but we still look for person to go down more. Of course, you can see this trend line, so this trend line is still active, this particular trend line here. Look at it. All right, so this trend line, price is also approaching that trend line, so you be careful for those that are selling GBP card. Then NZD USD, currently NZD USD, like I said, there is no entry point around this point until price mitigate here, touch this particular liquidity zone, which is around 0.58, anything 5870 or 5860. So anything around here 0.5860, that is where you could buy NZD USD, but at the moment is downward movement. So Euro card, congratulations again to those that took this trade. Remember when we started selling from this liquidity zone that we highlighted, look at our key level we highlighted, price is very close to this trend line, so you need to exit. For those that are still selling, you can exit your position, although this trend line most likely will be broken. So if you have already moved your stop loss to entry point or to into profit, and also you have partial close your position, of course you must have partial close because this is over 250. All right, then if you have partial close, then you need to make sure you have moved your stop loss into profit and then wait and see if this place will be broken. For me, I think it will be broken, so let's watch and see what will happen if this particular trend line will be broken. Then for Euro AUD, yes, Euro AUD, remember I hit our key levels, which is a liquidity zone we identify here. It fell down. We started buying from this point, and I told you that if here is broken, the next point is here, is from here it will fall, but eventually this particular liquidity zone was respected and price moved down. So until price touch this point, that's when we can start to buy again. So watch out price to touch around 1.600, then you can start to buy again for Euro card. Sorry, for Euro AUD. Then finally we look at USD JPY. We sold, but I didn't sell. Remember I told you that you can sell from this point, and then that was over 150 pips move, right? Yes, over 270 pips move. So right now price is back into this zone. All right, here most likely it will be broken because dollar has been very strong, so that's why I highlighted the next liquidity zone. So if here is broken, wait for this point or this point before you can enter your sell. If you want to buy, you need to wait for price to break this particular structure, retest it as a support, and then before you can see price go to next liquidity zone, and then to this particular last one we highlighted here. So let's just check GBP CHF as the last one. GBP CHF, we bought GBP CHF and we've made 100 pips. So we are still waiting for price to move up more, up to this liquidity zone. So we still have more 150 pips to go based on the signal we send. So we are still believing that price will touch this particular price here. It will touch this zone, and then probably this one before price will start to move down. So this is how we analyze the market, showing you the direction. So like I said, what we focus on is just show you the direction we feel that the price is moving. Then your own is just to take action. So what you need to do is to open accounts, open a trading account. For those of you, wow, look at gold. This is awesome. It has fired down. I told you that it's going to go down. Unfortunately, I visited my trade. I feel like crying right now. I visited my trade. Awesome. Gold will still move down more. Like I said, don't buy gold, guys. Don't look for opportunity to sell. So once price retraces, then you can get an entry point, and then you sell gold. All right. So open account with our broker FX Pro. Open account with our broker FX Pro. Ensure you register with our link. Use our link and register with our broker FX Pro. Then fund and trade like a pro using our analysis and our signal. All right, so let's just look at fundamentals this week. So we normally like to use Forex Factory. So today there's no much fundamental. You can see only one red folder, which has already played out. Inflation expectation for NZD. So there are a lot of bank holidays today. That's why market is somehow quiet, but good market is moving. All right, GBP counts, Clements count change, and that is tomorrow by 8 a.m. Wow. All right, there's going to be movement on GBP pairs tomorrow. All right, then AUD wage price index. All right, Wednesday, COB CPI, CPI. So there's going to be CPI news on Wednesday. So it's going to be massive. There's going to be massive movement on Wednesday when it comes to price. So just go to Forex Factory, look at the red folders, and then you look at the forecasted, look at previous, what happened previous, forecast, and then you wait for the actual. Actual will now let you know how the market will react. We have employment change, unemployment rates for AUD, and then we also have called PPI news. We have PPI news on Thursday for US dollar. All right, so we have some red folders this week, and then finally on Friday, even that Thursday, we have a Fed Chairpower speaks. So there's a couple of fundamentals this week. GDP for GBP on Friday. All right, and then even core retail sales news on Friday for USD. So these are some fundamentals. So it's only when the news come out before you know how to trade, as in the direction the market will go. You see the sentiment, and then you can now get into your trade. All right, except you're on trade before the news. Otherwise, you wait after the news, you can now trade. That's how we do. So just use this fundamental news, red folders, and know pairs that we need to. Maybe we're on profit before the news, we can decide to close. Then after the news, we trade again in case, so that the news will not come out and then just destroy all the things you've done. So this is where we are stopping for today. Subscribe to this channel, Dubiss Forex Academy. Follow us on all social media handles, Dubiss Forex Academy, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, Dubiss Forex Academy. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Cheers, guys. Please don't forget to open an account with our broker FX Pro, and then use our link and open. And then don't forget to like this video as well. And then don't forget to invite others to come to this channel. Share this video, let others see it, and then let people join and use our analysis and make money. Cheers, and thank you very much for watching. Bye, everyone.